Hi there and welcome to this week's Inspired Moment. One of my clients, let's call her Mandy, was struggling with a never-ending backlog of client work. Mandy got stuck in that vicious cycle of needing to streamline her processes so she could outsource some of the work and train people, but she just didn't have enough hours in the day to focus on that because of all the client work that was directly in front of her. I'm Natasha Mitchell, owner of Inspire and Drive, and in today's Inspired Moment, I'm going to be sharing the importance of taking decisive action in your business. And I'm going to tell you what happened to Mandy. Despite the challenges she was living on a daily basis and all the suggestions we brainstormed together, like cut back the number of clients you have for a few months, or how about investing in a support person to take away some of the work and some of the heavy lifting, and perhaps that's a more experienced person just in the interim. Or where could you invest in some tools to automate some parts of your business, or even take off your plate some of the services that you're offering. Despite all of that, she just couldn't move forward. She got completely paralyzed in inaction, and honestly, she had a really high tolerance for pain. At one point, the backlog and delays became so bad that a client finally took legal action to try and recoup their money. And that's scary stuff. And it was a really big wake-up call and a motivator for Mandy to change things up. Now, one of the characteristics of a strong leader is being able to weigh up all the information options that are in front of you and make some quick decisions. Sometimes those decisions will be right, sometimes they'll be wrong, at which point you just need to adjust. But not making any decision at all and staying in inaction is probably the worst thing that you can do. You've probably heard that saying from Einstein, which is insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Well, that's what was happening here. And the more Mandy stayed in inaction, the more stressful, exhausted, and overwhelmed she became, and the more the backlog got even worse. So as your business grows, I want to remind you that it's important to step up and become the leader and start making some of those difficult decisions. It's not always fun, but it really is for the benefits of your clients, of your team, of your business, and ultimately you. And when you start to flex that decision-making muscle, it will become easier and you'll save so much time and energy because you start to move those obstacles that drain you out of the way more quickly. So my advice today is to make those tough decisions as quickly as possible. Consider all the options, but make a decision one way or the other. And avoid getting stuck in that perpetual Groundhog Day and living in pain. That's just no way to live. Business really doesn't need to be that hard. And the sooner you remove obstacles in your way, the happier and more freed up you're going to be and going to feel. So let me ask you a question. Is there a decision in your business that you've been avoiding or putting off? What's one thing you could do right now to move forward with that? I'd love to hear from you, so leave me a comment below. That's all for this week. I'm Natasha Mitchell from Inspire and Drive saying, let's go break some rules and stay inspired.